Hey guys, so I've had a few requests to do a quick little benchmark speed test here with the new Mate 8 on the right. You can see very chunky boy. So we wanted to do a quick little test against some nice flagship smartphones. We do have the Note 5, iPhone 6s Plus here, Nexus 6P. So some nice competition, different range of processors. We can just start off here booting them all up at the same time if we can. So just going to see if we can position them. In fact, it shouldn't be that hard. I think I've done more in the past. So obviously this is the Kirin processor. Kirin. But you can't touch the boot up of the iPhone. iPhone is running iOS 9.1.2 I think, or 9.2.1 I think, in fact. So the Kirin did actually beat the Note 5 though, which is nice. This is all up to date. And just have a look at the software here. So iOS 9.2.1 latest update, Android 6.0.1 on the Nexus, a little bit behind there. We can just run through this then quite quickly, just see how the phones compare in terms of the standard benchmarks. So we're just going to start off here with a tried and tested Geekbench, which is quite well rated in terms of the essentials. So you can see a nice overview here of the specifications. Obviously very nice specifications in all of them. I'm just going to run this off. So you can see I did start the Note 5 first, and as usual the 6S is dominant when it comes to finishing first, but the Huawei is like racing ahead here of the Note 5, which is very nice. This is what I would expect, improvement. You can see it is finished. Wow, look at that multi-core, 6212. That is pretty awesome. Wow. So you can see that compares very nicely to the other handsets here, completely destroying everything else. Single core still goes to the iPhone though, with that Apple A9 chip. You can't criticize it. Very nice chip for the single core performance. But how do they compare in terms of the Antutu? We can have a look at that. So as I said, I am just going to set these going and then come back to them when they're at the end, roughly. Actually, the graphical performance doesn't look that smooth on the Huawei, which is quite odd. You can see it looks a lot smoother on these others. Maybe not optimized. Wow, that music can put me to sleep. So we're coming to the end here, and it looks like the iPhone's already finished. We do have the Huawei Mate 8 finishing now, 91,248, very nice. Substantial gain there over the 6P and the Note 5, which is pretty awesome. Have a look at the ranking here. So you can see the Mate 8 is basically on top at the moment until the Snapdragon 820 Exynos 8 series devices, no doubt. It was a bit laggy though when it came to the graphical kind of section, which I'm not really sure why that is. Maybe a rendering kind of issue here. Nevertheless, we can just finally round off the video with a quick little Wi-Fi performance test. See how they fare here. So let's see. Settings, 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 and settings. So you can see everything is on, I think, the same in terms of the Wi-Fi. And we can just start off with the Note. Wow, that is pretty average speed. What am I paying for? I'm gonna have to get on the phone, I think, to my ISP. These people. So what can the iPhone give us? iPhone can give us a little bit better, but still, you know, very kind of meh. It certainly does fluctuate, and for the 6P, it's your turn to step up. So usually the 6P is quite good, but today just can't be bothered. Wow, not the best, but here's hoping the Huawei can dominate everyone. What can it do? So, not necessarily bad in comparison to the others, but then again, nothing special really. Very averagey kind of night. I might do this again at a different time after I've spoken to my ISP. You know, get the full kind of service here. But nevertheless, you can definitely see some definite performance gains when it comes to the Kirin 950. I do think that it might need some like polishing though when it comes to the graphical component. Really, I think someone said the graphical component was actually equivalent to a Snapdragon 801, which I hope isn't the case. But yeah, as I said, I will be doing some speed comparisons soon of the Mate 8 and camera tests. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.